Hey guys, thank you so much, and welcome to Dragonmore Gaming. And we've done it. We're working on the Dyson shell, in Dyson Sphere, finally, in Dyson Sphere program. And you can see I got some nodes online here, and they're starting to build the frame between them. So we're actually getting some decent power going. You can see lots of these little rockets coming in to help build this thing. So they're just going to keep filling this in, and we're just going to keep getting more and more permanent power. Instead of these temporary solar sails, which have been doing quite a bit of power for us for a while. So I think eventually that will change, of course, but for now, we're going to figure out how to do the Dyson shell piece of it and actually have it more of a shell as opposed to just simply these nodes in a line around the equator. So I could keep going around the nodes. It looks like, so even without upgrading the stress system, I could just do a belt all the way around the sun, which I guess, eventually will need to happen. But I at least wanted to try to do, something above the equator first, right? To actually truly see how you make it a shell in an actual sphere instead of just a belt, right? So, all right, but to do that, I think we need to go to our handy dandy tech tree. And I think it's one of these things. So I had actually started researching this, but I wasn't sure what it did, so I kind of paused it. But I think this is exactly what we need, right? The Dyson Sphere latitude limit, right? So I guess that was the problem, is that we were only able to do it on the equator, so this will let us do it further. Stresses will become more complex, difficult to maintain. All right, but let's do it. 10 seconds, awesome, because apparently we've been building up research, because I had nothing being researched. All right, so tell me what it does. 3, 2, 1. Maybe. There we go. Cool. That's very simple. Just increases it by 15 degrees. Now, aha, I was wondering, because like all the tech so far has been like one and done, so I was a little worried. I was like, I only get 15 degrees and that's it? But there are multiple levels of this. Okay. Alright, now we're talking. Alright, so we're just going to keep researching that. Oh, look, they started on the third node. Nice. Alright, so give me this. Ah, here we go. Now I want shell. Can I just go shell? No, of course not. Alright, so give me... So what is the difference to this and this? Does it actually show differently? As opposed to... Oop. I mean, call me crazy. It doesn't look different to me. I must be missing something. But I think I was doing this. Or was I? Alright, just out of curiosity then, if I do this over here. Come on. Wish there was a way to like lock it in place so I can see. Alright, well this one looks more spherical, so I feel like I should be using that one. So I'm going to just do that. Alright, so I can go... I can't go the full length of this, so it's, wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away is what I did for that, because it won't go the full whatever this is. Alright, the max you can go is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gets me just short of this thing. So that's like halfway there, right? No, I want to do here, so Yeah, that's 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's halfway. Okay. So we're going to do there. Ooh, and that means I can do like this, right? And then I can do these like little triangle shapes going on, right? Alright, I'm going to do that just to try it out first. You know what? Let's just do everywhere. I feel like I should wait on that one, actually. I want to at least complete one first. Oh, where'd I end up? Okay. So, alright. So we got us like a little triangle piece. So I'm trying to follow the little design with this kind of setup here, just to see if that'll work for me. So we shall see. Oh. Okay, so it's just going to take some time to fill this in, because I guess now the question is, aha, here we go. So then you pick the shell piece and you do shell.
You have finished a Dyson shell plan.
Hell yeah.
Once nodes and frames are done construction, the Dyson shell will put solar sails to use automatically. Each solar sails provide 1 cell point, and you can click the shell to view the total number of cell points required.
Okay. It automatically uses solar sails, like the ones that are already floating around? Because that would actually be smart, because then you can actually use these solar sails, and then they're no longer temporary. They kind of fit into the shell, so that's how they're doing it. Okay. Alright, now there's one shell, and ooh, wow, 500. This is worth 500 little solar sails. 550 almost. Okay, I like it. So we just need this to be done so we can actually see what happens. So, hurry up, little thing. Well, you know what that means. It means we need to make more. Just love those ships that come out of warp. We can actually see it now. Alright, so we're going to go back to Kifa Borealis 3, our manufacturing home. Smack. Okay. Alright. You guys are going to do permanent stuff here soon. It's going to be awesome. Alright. Alright, where am I? I'm near the North Pole. I need to be near the South Pole. Okay. So... are we at... yeah, we're fixed on that. Alright, so it's using them all, so that's good. But I feel like we could just go ahead and plop down some more here. Since we have them. I built a bunch just for this occasion. Okay. I have things in the way. I mean, it probably helps to have power, you know. This. Alright. Alright, so we built a bunch more. Now we need... where's our mech? There we are. Alright. Then we need to come back through here. Oh boy. Alright, so this is a problem. Alright. This is kind of silly the way this happened. Alright, and then there. And then I guess you need power. Or something. Alright. And then sorters. Yeah, I'm sure there's a more efficient way to set these up. Just trying to do something basic just to start out. Alright. Alright, so now we have stupid amounts of launchers. I mean, we'll probably need more eventually, but this will get us started. Alright, now we can just make more, right? That's the next step. Alright, where are these being made? They're being made over here somewhere. No. On this side of the planet. Yep, they're being made here. Alright, so the problem is definitely components. So we're going to definitely increase that. Alright. Well, we're not consuming all the stuff that's here. It's backed up pretty good. Alright. Now, what did I say so this is where I'm going to really need to figure out how many are going to get chewed up in a belt. It's that 3 per 8 second thing. What the other problem is that we're only running at like half power, so this thing is only going like half speed anyway. So that's kind of a problem. Oh boy. Hey, we're actually over 1 gigawatt of power now. Oh, that's cool. Alright. We're making the node. Oh, they're already filling in the little cells. Right? Oh, here's the little solar sails. Okay, so they're just coming off of the belt here. See that? Come around to this side. Whoa. So you can see them, they're just kind of departing the belt, and they're turning, so they turn blue when they're like, hey, we're gonna go be part of the Dyson Sphere now. And they don't fit into place immediately, they actually go into the docking area here and I guess get placed somehow else. Oh, but that is cool. So that's turning the solar sail. So it's basically converting the Dyson swarm power into the Dyson shell power, at least for the solar sail part of it. So that's cool. And all of these represent the sails that are already here, which is the dang, like 120 out of 400 already. Oh, look at that. We're like almost done with components over here. So we better get the shell making some more stuff here. Alright, so I think that design will look cool. And then more shell. Oh, that's gonna be cool. Look at that. That way we don't get like stopped and we stop sending vehicles up because they'll be like, we can't even go anywhere. Yeah, you guys got a bunch more stuff to work on now. I'll tell you what. Let's just go ahead and. Well, I want to at least get this set up with the rockets first, because this looks like it's going to take a while to fill in. So I want to make sure that we are doing that, and we have plenty of space for it to do that with our 27,000 solar sails. Okay, we're rolling in some power now. All right, I'm going to at least make 2 more of these. And I'm gonna have to go get some more, oh, that's not right. Other way. This is an input belt. It needs to go this way. And output. And sorters. Okay. All right. We're doing it, guys. This is cool. Now, is the shell already active? Like, does it? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is cool. So that actually kind of looks more like in the intro of the title screen, where it's like pulling from the swarm to the shell. Like, I kind of wonder why it looked like that in that opening title screen, because I was like, there's no way it's all like a gazillion railguns. I mean, it could be, but no, it's really more like this, where it's pulling from the orbit in the node. Oh, that is cool. And I significantly increased the amount of resources going into the solar sail production area. So this is the most solar sails we've ever had. Just some of our railguns were just not getting enough solar sails, I guess. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, and they're already filling in. Okay. Yep, there they go. Bunch of them trying to get in all at once. Okay. Well, that's good. All right, so the fact that the shell is there, so like I guess all you need is the node. You don't even need to complete the frame, which I think is a little weird, but okay. I'll take it. But it is doing power, and we're already, wow. So like this is starting to get significant. You can see it's dropping. Yeah, we were over 1 gigawatt of power on the solar sails, and you can see that's starting to really drop, and then this is starting to increase at a lot faster, right? When we only had the nodes, it was like 6. Now we're up to like 70. All right, this is getting pretty cool. Oh, look, and because we finished that node, we're getting more power here. We're getting more solar sails. So I guess the nodes increase the rate at which they convert into the Dyson shell. So that's interesting. Alright, how are we doing on this? We just need, sweet, 4 more minutes on this, and we're gonna set some new stuff up. I just want to try to get like one giant, you know, like triangle piece of the sphere, just to see how that works. Alright. But we're still... Alright, so we're generating 1 gigawatt of power, but we're still low on power on this planet. Is that just a function? Let's see, where... Do we just not have enough ray receivers on this planet? That could be something. Whoa. Yeah, we're not drawing all the power. We're not fully utilizing it. Well, we're gonna change that. Alright. Get out of here, solar panels. There we go. That work right? Sure. Alright. I'm hoping that this is enough ray receivers now. Alright, so they'll take some time to get up to continuous. But that should draw more power now. And I have the gravitation lens technology, but they are consumable when you put them in here. So I'm actually going to use that. I want to use gravitation lenses solely for when I do the photon generation stuff, because that'll be the next step, right? You got to do all this, the swarm and the Dyson Sphere to generate photons, which gets you to the antimatter stuff. So even if you build a Dyson Sphere, even if you start where I am now, you're not done. You can start using all that power to convert into photons to get even crazier stuff. So that's cool. All right, so this, all right, we're gonna start getting a lot more power draw here. So so each one is doing like 12 megawatts. So I guess the part of the issue is, it's like double, right? If you do graviton lenses, I think that's what it was. I tested it before, and I think it's double. And I have all the upgrades for like ray receiver dissipation, so we're up to like 81%, which is pretty nice. So we don't lose power when getting from the Dyson Sphere. So we just need to make sure that we have enough ray receivers to power what we need. All right. So the problem now is just more ray receivers. Why is power going down? Oh man, look at that. Is that because, look at that, we need to give the rockets some more to do. That's the problem. Alright. Because how are we doing here? We're like structure points. Yeah. These guys are like almost done. Right? Like with this shipment of guys, like look at this. Yeah, that node's done. Starting runs 120. Okay. So once we fully deliver all the stuff there, then they're out, right? They're just done. So I think that means we need to start setting up some more nodes here. All right, so I want here to there. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it all the way around. All right, there, to there, and then halfway here, and then there. All right, this will keep the rockets busy. That's not right, is it? No, it's not centered. Oh wait, we finished the tech. It just changed on me in the middle. Holy crap. Oh hell yeah, here we go. Shell. I guess we should have made it a little bit higher. Because I was going to... I didn't know if we would get this high with it, but... now we could just be silly and actually change it. Right? Alright, well, you know what we have to test now. We'll give it a golden save in case we screw something up real bad. Now the obvious thing is what happens if you delete it. Alright, so we're going to show you what happens if you delete a node, because I want this to be more centered on that. Oh no!
You demolish the structure of the Dyson Sphere.
Oh no!
It will scatter the solar sails, and this will temporarily increase the total power generation of the Dyson Sphere. But these scattered solar sails will regain their life cycle.
Okay. So it didn't completely destroy them, so that's good. But there's like clumps of them, right? So like, oh, that is crazy. Alright, so then halfway is up here. Well, there you go, guys. So how many people have seen that tooltip? Just destroy Dyson Sphere. Alright, give me there to there. There to there. And then destroyed. Oh no. That's the one I just removed. There we go. Oh, they're like collapsing down into the orbit. Oh, that's cool. There we go. Yeah, that way it looks like a little Triforce. I'm gonna do this on purpose. I'm gonna specifically leave that gap until like the very end because I have a little Triforce. Oh, that is fun. Oh, I like it. That makes me happy. Look at that with the little sun in the background too. Yeah, get that angled in there. Screenshot. Okay. Well, now we need to look at it this way. Oh, that looks crazy. Alright, so the solar sails are going, so like they're going back in. So all these are just kind of stranded here, like, what are we doing? And we're already pulling new ones. Okay. Oh, look at that. Coming into view. We're getting the new node set up there. Nice. And of course, we gave the rockets way too much to do this time because we're having it go all the way around. So, but the good news is that because we're attached to a node here, it looks like, okay. So is that how it works? They start from the node and go out. So it's like it spreads like I don't know, like those games like like a corruption or something. So it's spreading out from the node. Oh, that's great. Which means that now that we have this node even partially online, we can start spreading out into this shell also. Okay. Oh, this is getting real fun. Oh, and we're done with the tech, so you know what that means. Do it again. Another 3 minutes. Yeah, we're saving up resource just for that. Okay. And how we're still way over on power, aren't we? Yeesh. Alright. Alright, so we're demanding... Alright, so we're only at 60%, so like, these are still trying to get online to pull enough power down. So, okay. So these will continue to request more. So like, after these get kind of maxed out here... Like, how much more power are we gonna have? I think I want to go ahead and make a couple more just in case. Yeah, whatever. At this point, I'm just kind of throwing them in wherever. Alright. Give me some... I'm saving the solar panels. Yeah, the reason I used to use solar a lot on this planet just to help with power at the beginning. And it's a great early power thing. But where I'm at now, they don't give that much power by comparison. And it's good to have them on other planets that have an even higher solar rating. Especially when you're like trying to build a little bit, like a small outpost or something on another planet. If it has a really high solar rating, you're just like, oh, I'll just do that. Alright, that should be hopefully plenty of ray receivers. So even this one. Yeah, we're gonna, I think at this point we're gonna start demanding more of our Dyson Sphere than we have until we can get more of that online. Speaking of which, how are we doing? Look at that thing go. Okay, so now that we rebuilt this, so we have our Triforce shell of power. It is, right? It's the Triforce of Power. I didn't even mean to do that. Gosh, I'm silly. Alright, but I think that'll have to call it for this one. So we got it. We got the upgrade so that we have the higher the higher latitude, right? So now we're up to 30 degrees total, right? And that's plus and minus from the equator, so we can start making beneath, quote-unquote, the equator, the southern direction as opposed to just the northern that I'm doing. But I think the next thing is to just make Triforces in each of these little boxes. And then another Triforce down for each other one. I'll just start doing that next. That'll be fun. Oh yeah, that'll be super slick. So I guess this one can't make the shell here until it finishes all this other stuff. So these things are providing power too. So it's just gonna take a while to finish the belt. But we got plenty for the rockets to do right now, and we got quite a bit going on with the solar sails too. That'll take a while to fill all these out. All right, because between that's 200 there. Is it? Oh, each one has its own like maximum that can do. So like I'm getting literally 200 from here and 250 from here and 240 from here. I think that's what it's trying to tell me, right? We're just slowly losing capacity on the swarm, and it's not going up as fast. Maybe it is. Oh, but we're doing it, guys. So I'm glad that they're using the solar sails directly from the swarm, because that still gives you a reason to have all of your, railguns. Because it would have been a little silly to be like, oh, you build all this technology for the swarm, and then JK, you're done with it now, or it's obsolete. So I'm glad that they make it so that you do use the solar sails directly from the orbit automatically. So that's nice. All right, well, guys, thank you for watching my Triforce of Power being built. Now with our 30 degrees of latitude for Dyson's shell, Dyson Sphere. And so when we come back next time, I'll do a little bit more offline just to kind of fill some of this out, so I can show you what's going on, because it'll take a while, I think, for it to finish the belt and finish this Triforce. So awesome, and hopefully we'll have better, more power. We'll have things a little bit more fleshed out, and then we can start working on that photon generation. See what that's all about. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. And remember, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one.